Hi, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to tell you 3 simple ways that you can start using today to improve your English while sitting at home. Number 1, speaking every day. ये कोई ऐसी एडवाइस नहीं है जो मैं आपको बहुत हट के दे रही हूँ. This is something that's absolutely necessary if you want to improve your English. I know so many people who come to me and tell me that ma'am, I want to learn how to speak English. And then I ask them, how much time do you spend every day speaking in the language? And a lot of people just come and tell me, no, we watch TV shows, I read every day, and I watch other people talk every day. So I think that should be enough to improve my English. But that's not how it works. If you want to speak, then how will you speak? By speaking more of it, right? I remember when I was learning how to drive a car, the amount of time I spent on that driver's seat while driving the car, going through traffic, and just being in that car alone without anybody's guidance sometimes gave me the confidence to drive more confidently. Language works in a very similar manner, right? आपको बोलना सीखना है तो आप बोलोगे. आप सिर्फ सुन के बोलना नहीं सीख सकते, आपको बोल के बोलना सीखना पड़ेगा. Now imagine if I had to learn how to drive that car, could I have just sat on that passenger seat for the rest of my life? I will not learn anything. I will never get the confidence to drive it properly. You have to do the same with English. And if you think you're confused, where do I start from? Where do I find a place where I can speak and I know whether I'm speaking something correctly or not, then this particular website called englishcentral.com is something that I tell everybody to use. It's very simple. Just open the website, create an account quickly. It will ask you to choose a level. So if you think you're at a beginner level or intermediate or upper intermediate, whatever you think your level is in that moment, select that level. Now the best part about this website is when I open it, let's just say the videos are very short. So the videos are anywhere between 1 minute to 2 minutes. If you have a busy life, a perfect way for you to start. Open any video. First, you will watch the video. Second, it says that now you can speak the lines. So when you speak a particular line, the computer will tell you, the system will tell you whether what you are saying is 100% correct or some percent you're missing, and it will ask you to repeat. So this is how you're not just speaking, but you're also getting assessed and judged for how you speak to improve more and more every day. Second method is record yourself. Now, before I tell you what this is, I would like to ask you a question. Have you ever thought about this, that when you look at other people, you're able to observe them better versus when these people, when they look at their own selves, they're not able to observe certain things that you do. So it is true that having a third person's perspective can help you assess or realize a lot of things. This is what recording yourself while talking in English will do. Once you sit in front of that camera, first of all, when you're recording yourself, you're talking. So let's just say if you're confused about, okay, मैं किस बारे में बात करूँ, ठीक है, या मैं किस बारे में बात करना शुरू करूँ. To begin with, I would say just start with talking about your surroundings. You can talk about your daily routine. You can talk about your emotions every day. There are so many things. If not that, just talk about where you're sitting right now. Let's just say I'm sitting in this room right now. There are 3 cushions behind me. They are on the couch, right? There are 2 lights in front of me. There's a very beautiful scenery in front of me, which has the entire world map on it. So many things that I can just talk about while sitting in this room, while describing this room at the same time. You have to do the same thing. Just take the simplest of things and start talking and start recording yourself. Now what's going to happen is that when you are done recording yourself and you watch this video, you are now looking at it from a third person's perspective. You can look at your expressions. You can see how you were talking when you were saying certain things, your body language, because speaking confidently does not only come from how you speak or how you articulate your sentences. It also comes from how you express it, how you convey it. So all the non-verbal cues are also very important. So just recording yourself and talking about these random things, these everyday things around you, will help you improve immensely. Now we come to the last tip, and the last tip is to do karaoke. So if you're someone who's completely unaware of what karaoke is, let me tell you that when you listen to a particular song and you go and sing along to that song, that's karaoke. So I remember this long time back, I was watching some English movie. I can't recall the name of that movie, but in the movie there was this Asian girl who had just moved to America and she didn't know any English, and she is sharing her experience with this other girl who's also just moved to America, but her English is not very good. So she narrates her story to her and she tells her that the only way she improved her English in America while staying there was to go to this karaoke club every day, where she would just start singing all the English songs. Now you don't have to go to a karaoke club to do karaoke. I'm going to tell you a very simple way of doing it. You just have to open YouTube. So let's just say I write Perfect by Ed Sheeran karaoke. Now a file will open up. You start singing along with the video. Now you become the artist, you become the singer of this video. I also remember when I was a kid, I used to love listening to English music, and the very first English song that I started singing was Sacrifice by Elton John. I remembered that song word to word. Like I used to sing it so much that this just song became such a natural part of me. Every time it would just start playing somewhere, I would be able to sing to it, and it still happens till date. Whenever I'm listening to music or particular song again and again, I just remember the lyrics. And once you start remembering the lyrics, what starts happening is that you also start learning certain sentences. You start understanding how certain words like on, the, in, at are used in English. Maybe there is some very interesting word that you end up learning. Now, how I was just talking about the song Sacrifice by Elton John. When I was a kid, I didn't know the meaning of the word sacrifice. But when I heard that song, I understood what sacrifice is. Not just as a word, but its meaning in its entirety. So if you genuinely want to have fun while learning English, I think karaoke is your best bet. You will have a good time doing this activity. It won't feel like a task, and it will help you improve in so many ways. To end the video, remember, nothing will happen without enough amount of practice. You have to put in the effort, you have to put in the number of hours that are needed to become better at what you wish to achieve, right? So try these 3 techniques and go in the comments below. Tell me which one would you like to use, or which one have you used to improve your English, and how was the result for you. And if you want to keep learning new ways to improve your English every day, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.